It's been for some time now a growing need for a national sport that Americans can actively participate in, not just watch or read about. Something the average American can play in his own home without having to invest hundreds of dollars in lessons or specialized equipment. Neither size, agility, large muscles, nor so-called natural aptitude should be required. Something people can play that requires no special equipment and has no rules. Something that anybody can play. And where everybody wins. The people of Los Angeles have found it. The people of Los Angeles play KFWB.
There's fun and excitement on KFWB. Wherever you go, whatever you do, take Channel 98 along with you.
Any number can and do play. There are over 5 million players, and they play constantly, indoors or outdoors, at leisure, at work, AM or PM.
AM or PM, whatever you do, take KFWB with you. Fun and excitement.
Here's how you can play KFWB for fun and profit. You will be interested in the intellectual variation, which has been described as chess without the use of a board, or pawns, or rooks, or knights, or bishops. We do employ a queen and 7 kings.
It's swinging 7 DJ on KFWB. Live it up brightly round the clock with its musical MC. Step right up and meet 'em. Here they come parade by. And then you'll always greet 'em when you turn your eye on high.
Bruce Hayes, Gene Weed, Joe Yoakum, Elliot Field, B. Mitchell Reed, Bill Balance, Ted Quillin.
Hear the fabulous 40 and hi-fi for the music that you like best. On colorful color radio with the best DJs in the West.
This is the Air Force, the fighting men of KFWB. They're on your side.
This is a tribute to that Air Force, and to a lot of people you may be becoming aware of for the first time as our story progresses. Every half hour, as we identify the station, we'll also tell you a little bit about KFWB and the people who made it a legend. People like Bob Purcell, the general manager, Chuck Bloor, Larry Green, Milt Klein, and many, many more. Now we go live as KMET 94.7 Los Angeles presents KFWB, The Glory Years.
Weather for Los Angeles, cloudy weather throughout the night and on the morrow. Chance of light showers. In the desert sands, chance of showers only in the northern portion. It'll become mostly fair weather Saturday night. For Los Angeles, the high today was 67, low tonight 50. High tomorrow 65, that is 65 degrees. I'm Hal Goodwin, that's all the news and you know it.
Next KFWB News, the instant it happens. Next scheduled news in 55 minutes. Now back to music on the Ted Quillin program.
Come to tears with old Ted Quillin, the man who's hit with his musical billin'. KFWB, 50Q.
Hello, somebody, how you? You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine. It's just great balls of fire. Kisses the baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love a should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. That you my nails down and I twitch on my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. It drives me crazy. And it's just great balls of fire. love is just. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. Ain't you mine? I quit on my thumb. Real nervous about to show you fun. Come on, baby, run crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Jerry Lee Lewis doing it for us right here on Color Channel 98, and the Quiver and Quillin clan off and running for another night of talking that trash with the Night People.
Color radio is here. Color of excitement. Color dynamic. Colorful color radio is here. On KFWB. Channel 98. Color radio. Channel 98.
I am Arthur J. Goldberg, the Secretary of Labor of the United States. I am speaking today about the Hire Now program of our government. And in that program, we have had the support of the states, the employment services, and many private groups and citizens. And I want to give particular thanks to Mr. Robert M. Purcell and the Kroll Collier Broadcasting Corporation for its Hire Now campaign. This campaign is an evidence of what good citizenship can do for our country.
My mom listens to KFWB.
I hope so. I just talked with the Platters. They just got back from Morocco on a big swing through the Africa and all that, and they've got another song. Here's Tony Williams.
Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling. 'Tis twilight time. When purple-colored curtains mark the end of day, I'll hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is done. Fingers of night will soon surrender the setting sun. I count the moments, darling, till you're here with me. Together at last at twilight time. Here in the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. In the same and sweet old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kiss will fill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you. Together at last at twilight time. In the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. In the sweet and same old way, I fall in love again. Will thrill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you. Together at last at twilight time. Together at last at twilight time.
Buck Ram's fantastic group, the Platters, and Twilight Time. And what a great lead singer. Tony Williams, TQ in the saddle on KFWB. We're going to be getting around and talking about Nunci's in a little while. I'll tell you something that's really good for your Nunci, and that's one of these licorice pizzas.
When is a record store not just a record store? When it's a licorice pizza. That's because at Licorice Pizza, we're involved in a lifestyle. This is Jim Greenwood inviting you to visit a Licorice Pizza. Enjoy the easy atmosphere and the low prices. Browse through our great selections of records and tapes. Our people are knowledgeable and will help you find the records and tapes you want. This week we're featuring Family on United Artists Records. Family is a British group that is just now beginning to happen here. Their 2 United Artist LPs, Fearless and Bandstand, are on sale this week for just $2.98 each. Family's music is excellent, their style unique. Drop by, we'd be happy to play them for you. Come to the Licorice Pizza nearest you in Santa Ana, Costa Mesa, Long Beach, Downey, Anaheim, or North Hollywood. Enjoy the free licorice, the great vibes, and the really nice people. You'll find you really get it nicer from Licorice Pizza.
Hey, man, you did that real well. Glad to have you with us. 94.7 KFWB Radio.
This is Woody Allen. And, I don't want to take your time up. I just want to tell you I'm going to be out at the Valley Music Theater November 9th through the 12th. And starring along with me is a fellow named Jim Croce, who you probably know about already. Really exciting young singer. And if you get a chance, I'd love for you to come out. Their tickets are on sale right now at the Valley Music Theater. And just go up and tell them Woody Allen sent you. And I'm sure they'll charge you double.
Last chance to see Woody Allen, the salivating, scintillating, titillating titan of contemporary middle-class morality, along with special guest star singer-songwriter Jim Croce, tonight and tomorrow at the Valley Music Theater in Woodland Hills. Any student presenting their student ID at the box office will be given a second ticket free.
Ese Pérez, si puede, hombre. It's Pérez Prado. And our favorite chick in the nighttime, Patricia. Go on, Pettis. Keep it up. I thought we had another chorus coming. That's the way it goes. TQ in the saddle with the Quivin' Quillin Clan from midnight to 6 here on Color Channel 98. And the Quivin' Quillin Clan rolls along, making music throughout the lands. But before we do that, we've got to talk about the show going on to Pussycat.
Hello, everybody. I want to tell you about that new adults-only film, Deep Throat. However, if you embarrass or shock easily, please don't listen. Dateline, New York City. Al Goldstein of that famous underground newspaper had this to say about Deep Throat. This week, I reviewed the very best film ever made. It seems a miracle, as I was seized with yearning by the greatest on-screen performance since the birth of Christ be formed before my very eyes. Stupendous was all I could shout as I stood up and spent my applause on the glory that my eyes had just seen. Again, Dateline. The National Catholic Office Newsletter has rated Deep Throat C, which means condemned. And further added, beware, it is not about cough remedies. Well, that's it for the latest up-to-the-minute reviews. If you, too, want to be seized with yearning, see Deep Throat. Absolutely adults only admitted. You must be 18 years of age or over to gain admission. Proof of age required upon request.
Deep Throat starts Friday, November 17th at the Pussycat Hollywood Theater, 7734 Santa Monica Boulevard in Hollywood.
KFWB, Channel 98.
This is Bob Purcell, president of KFWB. The Hooper Rating Service and Pulse Incorporated again say KFWB is number one. They again say listening to KFWB is the thing to do by more of everybody. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the doctor, the lawyer, even the Indian chief. We pledge KFWB to work unceasingly to continue to deserve it. Thank you.
We also like the purple people eating people to listen to. Shabuli!
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh, it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. One-eyed? Well, he came down to earth and he lit in the tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon toed, undercrowed, flying purple people eater.
He wears short shorts.
Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground and he started to rock, but really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bop a boop a lap a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon toed, undercoat, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see.
Purple people.
Well, he went on his way and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking him dead. Playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Channel 98 Sports Scoreboard. And Cleve Herman's Lifeline to Sports. Now here's Cleve. Here's Cleve.
Thomas Wolfe once wrote a classic called You Can't Go Home Again, but here I am doing business at the same old stand, searching the insult file for a 24-hour sentimental journey in what had to be an electronic Camelot. KFWB, Channel 98, Color Radio, the top 40, ratings that would rival Jack Kent Cook's bank account, and a minute to say, hey, that was fun, wasn't it? I was digging the Dodgers before digging meant what it does today, and ribbing the Rams and calling the Lakers the Los Angeles losers, and reading hate mail that came piling in right back on the air, particularly the ones that read, because of you, I'll never listen to that lousy station again, and if you have anything to say about this, don't say it until 4 o'clock, because I don't get home from school till then and my transistor is broke. Those dear dead days aren't quite beyond recall because they aren't really dead, they're only sleeping. And if you'll pardon my smalls, KMET is sort of giving us old geezers an early Christmas present. And if you can't recognize the tone because of the material, this is Cleve Herman with a live line to sports.
You done good. Cleve was out there getting that stuff on his boots when they were ripping up Chavez Ravine. Remember that with the Dodgers? Here's Domenico Mondugno.
Un sogno così non ritorni mai più. Mi dipingevo le mani e la faccia di blu. Poi d'improvviso venivo dal vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo felice più in alto del sole ed ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Ma tutti i sogni nell'alba svaniscono perché quando tramonta la luna li porta con sé. Ma io continuo a sognare negli occhi tuoi belli, che sono blu come un cielo trapunto di stelle. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu degli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù. E continuo a volare felice più in alto del sole ed ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano scompare negli occhi tuoi blu. La tua voce è una musica dolce che suona per me. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu degli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù. Nel blu degli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù.
Domenico Mondugno on Color Channel 98 and Nel Blue di Pinto di Blue. Every time I hear that song, I think of a girl I used to know about 7 years ago. We had a thing going. Matter of fact, we had a big thing going. She'd been waiting for her ship to come in so long that her pier finally collapsed.
Hi, Jim Greenwood from Licorice Pizza. Seems as though our competitors have been complaining about our approach to the record and tape business. They just can't understand that we do it because we love the music. Well, we can't help them because we don't intend to change. We're going to keep bringing you great selections of records and tapes at the lowest possible prices. Every Licorice Pizza has hundreds of albums on sale for just $1.97. Albums from the Beatles, Elton John, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And new this week to our bargain bins are LPs from the Jefferson Airplane and Paul Kantner and Grace Slick. Great LPs on sale while they last for just $1.97. While you're there, check out our head sections and our delightful selection of 15-cent papers. You know, it's easy to be in the record and tape business, but we've gone a step further. See for yourself at the Licorice Pizza nearest you in Downey, Anaheim, Costa Mesa, Santa Ana, Long Beach, or North Hollywood. Have some free licorice? Enjoy the music and get it nicer from Licorice Pizza. You'll understand why the competition just can't cope.
Who keeps you apprised of the latest craze and calms you down on those hectic days? We do!
TQ, 22 minutes past high noon. Well, I guess we ought to make it 20. Whew, wow, I'm telling you, these nighttime shows have been getting to me lately. 22 past midnight for the Quiver and Quillin clan and all the night people in Southern California and
You
color
get it
radio.
better at the warehouse.
Right.
It's Mercury's Solid Gold Rock and Roll Revival. Mercury's taken their greatest original rock and roll albums from out of the past and re-released them. There's the Platters Encore of Golden Hits, Volumes 1 and 2.
Just $2.99 at the warehouse.
And Chuck Berry's greatest hits.
Just $2.99 at the warehouse.
The Golden Hits of Jerry Lee Lewis.
Just $2.99 at the warehouse.
Going on. And 3 original Four Seasons albums. The Vault of Golden Hits, Second Vault of Golden Hits, and a DC-only Dog.
2 record set, just $5.88 at the warehouse.
The Platters, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, and the Four Seasons, all back with their original stereo rock and roll albums. 7 albums in all, each one specially priced on Mercury.
Remember, just $2.99 per LP. 2 record sets, just $5.88. At the warehouse, where you get more records and tapes at lower prices than anywhere else.
Showtime. Lloyd Prima, Keely Smith. Magic.
Old black magic has me in a spell. Old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. The same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. The same old tingle that I feel inside. And then that elevator starts its ride. Down and down I go. Round and around I go. Like a leaf caught in a tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name and I'm aflame. Flame, burning desire, that only your kiss put out the fire.
Whoever.
For you're the lover I have waited for. You're the man that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, baby, down and down I go. Round and round I go. In a spin, love in a spin I'm in. On the old black magic called love. Oh, in a spin, love in the spin I'm in. Under the old black magic called love. In a spin, love in the spin I'm in. Under the old black magic called love. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name and I'm aflame. Flame, burning desire, that only your kiss put out the fire. For you're the lover I have waited for. You're the mate that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, baby, down and down I go. Round and round I go. In a spin, loving a spin I'm in. Under the old black magic called love. Ah, in a spin, loving the spin I'm in. Under the old black magic called love. In a spin, loving the spin I'm in. Under the old black magic called love. Under the old black magic called love.
Wow, they're blowing them out of the tub at the Casbah Lounge in the Sahara in Las Vegas. Louis Prima and Keely Smith doing that old black magic. And another thing, in case you're in Las Vegas and we ever have an air raid, jump under a slot machine because you'll never hit those jewels.
KFWB celebrates National Smile Week.
That's the dirtiest laugh I've ever heard. Wow. That's sort of like a line that the laugh I got back from a gal says, "Were you true to me while I was overseas in Marine Corps?" And she just laughed.
KFWB.
26 minutes past 12 midnight, KFWB time.
Hear the KFWB discovery of the week.
Art and Dottie Todd, one of the great songs in their career, Chanson d'amour.
Chanson d'amour. Play encore here in my heart. Ra-ta-ra-ta-ra. I adore each time I hear ra-ta-ra-ta-ra. Chanson every time I hear chanson d'amour.
LA Today, the top news stories in the city of the angels.
L.A., the rainstorm hits metropolitan area, causes a number of power shortages. Many motoring mishaps, but mostly fender benders. But one 6-car pileup on the Ventura Freeway, another accident on the Santa Ana Freeway results in temporary detours. L.A. prospects a Baker strike throughout the West looms large this day. Head man of Baker's Union, Joseph Kane, says talks are discontinued. The strike is definitely on. L.A. gang warfare is blamed for trouble during homecoming festivities at Jefferson High. 5 students are wounded by shots fired into a crowd posing for pics. One of the injured, 16-year-old Timothy Thompson, reported in serious condition with bullet lodged in the back of the head. One suspect in custody of gendarmes, the long arm of the law reaching out for others. L.A., that man believed to be so-called pillowcase rapist, arraigned courtside in Citrus. 21-year-old Christopher Hubbard appears before Judge John Axel, who imposes a $50,000 bond, sets prelim hearing for November 27.
Isn't it about time you got yourself a new stereo system? Would you believe you can get $502 worth of sound for only $239? That's right. Better believe it, because it's happening every day at one place in Los Angeles, Now Sound Stereo. This week's special is a complete stereo system that lists for $502 that you can buy for only $239. This system includes the world-famous Pioneer SX424 AM/FM stereo receiver, a fantastic Gerard Professional record changer, model number 40B, complete with bass and magnetic diamond needle, plus 2 top-rated 12-inch 3-way studio sound speakers. This Pioneer system is on sale for only 1 week, and when you hear this system, you'll know what a real buy it is for $239. That saves you $259. Now Sound has financing available, or a small deposit will hold the price. Now Sound, 2525 West Beverly Boulevard in Montebello, or call Scott at 721-0207. That's 721-0207. Open Sunday. That's 721-0207.
This is KMET 94.7 Los Angeles, presenting a live documentary, a tribute to the people who made the highest-rated radio station in Los Angeles history. We continue as KMET presents KFWB, The Glory Years.
Mr. Weatherman, tell us what's working psychologically. The forecast, the pressure and humidity, the wind direction, the velocity, the weather and the temperature. What's it gonna KFWB?
Cloudy weather's the call throughout the night, and on Saturday, chance of light showers, and on the desert, chance of showers only in the northern portion. And it'll be mostly fair weather Saturday night. For L.A., high today 67, the low tonight 50, high tomorrow 65. The time and temp tower shows 55 degrees.
This has been KFWB Instant News. No sooner done than said. At the tone, more music.
Never know how much I love you.
Yeah.
Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, now give us fever. When we kiss it's fever with our flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire, fever, yea, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare give me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever, if you live, you learn. Fever, till you scissor, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Miss Peggy Lee. Yeah, what a lovely way to burn, man. Fever. Whew. I was thinking about medical cures and things, and I'd heard aspidity bags. Did your grandmother ever fix an aspidity bag for you? You haven't lived, man. Wow. And there's something else. Remember that old slogan says, if your hand itches, you're going to get something, and if your head itches, you already got it?
Carlos Castaneda, author of A Separate Reality, reveals further teachings of Don Juan in Journey to Ixtlan, another great book at Pickwick Bookshops. Journey to Ixtlan is the record of Castaneda's initiation into the mysteries of the Yaqui Indian brujo or sorcerer. Journey to Ixtlan transcends both the teachings of Don Juan and A Separate Reality. It demonstrates the means by which a man of power sees as opposed to merely looking, describes the lessons, the omens, the exercises of will and body, the arduous trials and tests by which one prepares to perceive things as they are instead of by standards of conventional received ideas and language. Fascinating reading. Journey to Ixtlan, The Lessons of Don Juan by Carlos Castaneda, published by Simon & Schuster. Pick up your copy at Pickwick Bookshops.
What you got in the box?
It is a box.
Oh, what is in the music box?
Music. Listen.
Stay tuned and don't miss a second on KFWB Channel 98.
Boy, that's a big box.
With the Quiver and Quillin Clan, 22 minutes before 1 KFWB time, and plant lovers' attention. With houseplants now available for sale everywhere, from shoe stores to supermarkets, why is it important to buy your houseplants from Mother Earth Plant Boutique? Well, because at Mother Earth they care. They care about the plants, and they care about you. Sure, you'd probably buy a houseplant someplace else for the same price you'd pay at Mother Earth, but how can you be sure you're getting a truly healthy plant? I mean, a plant that'll thrive in the circumstances of your home or apartment. At Mother Earth Plant Boutique, you can be sure every time because every courteous salesperson is a graduate of Mother Earth's famed classes in plant care. They talk to those plants, man. Classes hailed by American Home, Cosmopolitan, and Newsweek magazines, too. At Mother Earth, you can choose from a truly enormous selection of lush, hardy houseplants, each one personally selected by either Lynn or Joel, Mr. and Mrs. Mother Earth. And remember, Mother Earth is a complete houseplant center, too. Hundreds of hand-blown pots, funky antique containers, macrame hangers, everything for the indoor gardener, and everything reasonably priced, too. Drop in today and see for yourself why Mother Earth Plant Boutique has earned the reputation as the #1 plant boutique in Los Angeles. Located at 8570 Melrose Avenue, just 2 blocks west of La Cienega and West Hollywood. Mother Earth, the original plant boutique. When you think of houseplants, think of Mother Earth.
Where are you, little star? Where are you? Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Wish I make this wish come true tonight. Search all over for the love. You're the one I'm thinking of. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. High above the clouds somewhere, send me down a love to share. Oh, oh,
KFWB time, 18 minutes before 1
This
o'clock.
is John Cameron downtown, and the First Lady astronaut has landed. What was it like up there, Rita?
Fever.
Who went with you on this historic voyage? Let's speak to the crew. Tell us, Joe, where are you from?
My home is on the south side.
Where are you from, Paul?
Out in the country.
This is John Cameron downtown. And to celebrate this great event, we have with us today...
the one, the only, Groucho.
And Groucho, what do you have to say about our great lady astronaut?
Oh, look how that woman cook.
Are there any more comments? This is John Cameron downtown and saying goodbye for Joe Cocker, Rita Coolidge, Groucho Marx, John Phillips, Cat Stevens, and Paul Williams on A&M.
KFWB, Channel 98.
All right, on Channel 98, this is 94.7. Should say it's KMET. We're reliving the days of KFWB color radio.
If you're bald and don't care about your hair, don't hassle yourself by listening to this enlightening message. Who could possibly enlighten you about your hair? You think because you've had your hair all your life, nobody knows about you, right? Wrong. The haircutters at the Iron Flute do things with heads of hair that even the proud owners don't believe. The basic image at the Iron Flute is natural. Natural means what's natural for you. Straight, wavy, curly, whatever. At the Iron Flute, they don't fight with the natural attitude of hair. They improve it. And they use only the finest organic and biodegradable head shampoo and conditioner. Would you fit in with the very cross-section of satisfied clients from the Iron Flute?
Movie maker, movie shaker, teacher, learner, incense burners.
You say you want to know a heavyweight that frequents the Iron Flute?
Shadow dude.
The Iron Flute, 7509 Melrose Avenue, 653-9105.
Out of the way, man. It's time for Cha-Cha. Tommy Dorsey's orchestra and T for Two. Cha-cha-cha. A little cha-cha for those of you having breakfast in bed this morning with the Quiver and Quillin Clan. From KMET 94.7, we're recreating some of the old KFWB Top 40 days. Kind of crazy, man, because I expect Papa Jake Porter to walk in with a bucket full of ribs around here somewhere, and a couple of the bartenders around town usually came by when the place closed, you know. And let's see who is, and I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I will in a minute. Wait a minute, I got it right in front of me. Richie Valens usually. He came up at late at night, and we sit around rapping. He'd bring something to eat and a little taste, and we'd sit around talking, things like that. All of a sudden, I'm having trouble trying to remember what I did in 1958. I don't really remember.
Hand jives, hysterics, delirious chords, and Barbra Streisand. Streisand is a star, and on this night, the star, said Rolling Stone. And now live concert at the Forum includes all the songs Barbara sang at her first concert in 6 years. Live concert at the Forum on Columbia. The album that proves no one lights up a stage like Barbra Streisand.
You get it better at the Warehouse. Double discount prices now just $3.29. Where? At the Warehouse. Stores all over California. The Warehouse.
Coming to tears with old Ted Quillin, the man who's hit with his musical villain. KFWB, KTQ.
It's 11 minutes before 1, KFWB time, and a salute to the Nuncies upcoming.
Coming up live Friday, November 17th at the Hollywood Palladium, the long-awaited appearance of the Steve Miller Band. That's November 17th. The Steve Miller Band, along with Buddy Miles and Commander Cody.
My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
You can pick up your tickets at all the usual places. Steve Miller, Buddy Miles, and Commander Cody, brought to you by Pacific Presentations. And the night of November 22nd at the Santa Monica Civic from England, it's the Hollies, along with special guests Billy Preston and Danny O'Keefe, all at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, November 22nd.
One of the biggest.
The Steve Miller Band, the Buddy Miles Band, and Commander Cody, Friday night, November 17th at the Palladium from Pacific Presentations.
First mistake I ever made on radio, man. I think everybody ought to be big enough to admit their mistakes, you know, and their shortcomings. I know I would if I had any.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak!
Don't go back.
Just finish cleaning up your room. Let's see that dust guy with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight, or you don't go out Friday night. Yakety yak!
Don't go back.
You just put on your coat and hat and walk yourself to the laundromat. And when you finish doing that, bring in the dog and put out the cat. Yakety yak!
Don't go back.
You give me no dirty looks. Your father's hip, he knows what cooks. Just tell your hoodlum friend outside, you ain't got time to take a ride. Yakety yak!
Don't go back.
Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
One of the monster songs of all time from the Coasters, Lieber and Stoller's great creation. That fun group, the Coasters, and take out the papers in the trash and yakety yak. Either do that or get a job, son, and get it on.
KFWB, Channel 98.
Okay, Silhouettes, you got it.
Dip, 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 dip. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, dip, 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 get a job. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, you made me money to buy this time. She get me out of my bed and crying for a job. You have to breakfast every day, so though the one is ran my way, I never felt the same. Get a job. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, butter, dip, 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 get a job. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la. Well, when I get the paper, I read it through and through, and my girl never fails to say, if there is any work for me. I then go back to the house, hear that woman's mouth, preaching and crying, tell me that I'm lying about a job that I never could find. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, dip, 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 good job. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Well, when I get the paper, I read it through and through, and my girl never fails to say, if there is any work for me. I then go back to the house, I hear the woman's mouth, preaching and crying, tell me that I'm lying about a job that I never could find. Sha-la-la-la, 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 butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, dip, 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 sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, butter, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la,
This is Hal Goodwin, and I have news for you.
Every day, every hour, every minute, the KFWB News Bureau serves Southern California better.